Hiya, so today I'm going to show you how to make this 4-leaf clover out of ring pulls. So the ring pulls we're going to use are these shapes. You can use ones from soda cans, but these ones look better. They're from like tinned food. Okay, so first of all we're going to make a slip knot to put on your crochet hook, because we're going to crochet these together. And basically it's very similar to the heart tab bracelet that I've made before. Okay, so you just have to grab two of the tabs, place them on top of each other, little holes so they're overlapping. You get your crochet hook and you put it through the small holes. Then you grab the yarn from the other side and pull it through. So you've got two hoops on your hook. Grab the yarn again and pull it through both those hoops, and that's the basic stitch. Same stitch I use in all the other videos. So just do that again through the small hole, and like I say, that's your basic stitch. And we're going to now go into the larger hole and just do the stitch around the whole side of this tab until you get to the other side. Like I say, this is very similar to the Heart Pop tab bracelet video if you've seen it already. Okay, so just sped up a bit there. Okay, so once you get around to the side, you want it so the tabs are together a bit. You don't want the tabs so they make any more than a right angle. So you don't want it at any more than 90 degrees. I made mine a bit too big, a bit too wide. They should be a bit close together. Anyway, when you get to about this stage, you then move on to the next tab. So you just basically put your hook straight through the next tab and then just carry on with that same stitch all the way around until you get to the beginning. And you're going to need to do this 4 times, because obviously 4-leaf clover, and each one of these is a leaf. Okay, so just spit it up again, and once you're finished doing the last couple of knots, what you have to do is just grab the yarn and pull it through the hoop without going through the tabs. Then just pull the yarn a bit, cut off the end, and then pull it through, pull it tight, and there's a little knot on the end. Okay, and that's your basic leaf shape. Okay, like I say, you're going to need 4 of these, and we're going to now just sew them together with, you get some more of the yarn that matches what you've just used, but this time you've got it on a needle rather than using a hook. Now we're just going to attach this to one of the leaves. So from the back we go out through the front with the needle, and then come back straight through the leaf and sew you out the back again. And then we're just going to tie it off with a couple of knots. This is just to keep it in place. Okay, so once you've got it in place, then you just, all the little ends that you've got, just move them to one side, because we're going to stitch them in as we're stitching 2 of the leaves together. Okay, so you want to put the needle back from the back to the front, so it's at the front. Sorry, that sounded a bit confusing. Then you flip it over so now you see the front. And you get the other leaf, place it to the side. And now we want to take the needle and go through the second leaf. So you just pop it through the side. And you just put it through. So try and keep the ends from the second leaf out of the way, because you'll tie them in with the next leaf that you add onto it. Okay, so you then come back up through the first leaf, and when you do the stitch on the back, you should be stitching in the ends from the first leaf in, if that makes sense. So basically you just come through one leaf and go down through the other leaf, and that's the stitch you're going to use to stitch them together. Once you've got to the end, go back on yourself and stitch down it again so you end up back where you started. This can be, oh sorry, my voice went funny there. This can be fiddly for the first couple of leaves, but it gets easier as you go on. Okay, so once you've done, you'll see the end bits are just dangling there. You just trim them off, and that's your first two done. And then you just want to add the next leaf. So again, move the ends of the second leaf, just hold them to one side, and they'll be stitched in when you add the third leaf. So again, get the ends from the third leaf, move them to one side, and then we're just going to stitch this exactly the same as you did the last one, and then obviously add the fourth as well. And that's it. That's pretty much it you've done. So as you can see, when these fit together, they look like they already fit together just using 3. That's because I made them slightly too wide, even though they do close up a bit. So just like I say, just do this, the third and the fourth, and you're done. And this is what you end up with. So it's a 4-leaf clover, just a basic one. You can then just stitch it onto a bag, make it into a necklace, or you could just get some of these thingies and make it into a badge. Pretty much do whatever you want, or just keep it how it is, use it as a coaster. Okay, so make your own and show me what it looks like. Thank you, bye!